Hello viewers, my name is Ronald Mwesezi, student of Uganda Technology and Management University, and my student number is SEP18019U, and I will be discussing the product life cycle and the marketing philosophies as follows. The marketing philosophies from different companies and different concepts. I'll begin with the production concept. This concept works on the assumption that customers prefer a product which is inexpensive but widely available. For example, something which is cheap but which is available. Hence, companies focus on producing more of that product, making sure it is available for the customers. Take an example of a company like Techno. They have very cheap phones, but they make sure they are always available in abundance. When customers need them, they just get them anytime because they make sure they produce in bulk. The second concept is product concept. This concept places its emphasis on quality and innovation rather than price. What do you mean? What do you mean by this? This concept, the company focuses on producing a very quality product rather than the price of it. Let us take an example of a company like Apple. Apple, they produce quality regardless of the price. For them, they don't look at the price. They just produce something which is very, very good, and then the customer can either afford it or not afford it. And the product concept, that's basically what we look at. And the example, the company I've said to use in the product concept is Apple, because for them they have very, very expensive things, but they are very, very high quality. So the company focuses on quality regardless of the price. Marketing philosophy, the third actually, we have the selling concept. Here, in this concept, the production of the product is simply the companies just simply want to sell. And regardless of the quality, the price, or whatever, the companies just focus on just to persuade the customers. The idea is just to persuade the customers to buy, to buy the product, and by any means necessary, regardless of whether the product is good, whether the price is high or low. For them, they are just selling off their products. I have an example of Coca-Cola. You can find Coca-Cola like almost on every show. They are marketing, whatever you buy this, cook this thing is nice. But when you go and buy the actual Coca-Cola and taste it, you realize that these guys were just selling their product. And that's the example of the company I'm using, Coca-Cola, and the concept is selling concept. And the fourth marketing concept, I have looked at the marketing concept as the fourth. Then marketing concept is one of the newest marketing management philosophies. It is a very 21st century concept, and it believes that the customer is the king here. Every decision is influenced by the needs of the customer, right from production, design of the goods, transportation, and up to when the product is delivered. So the customer, in this concept, they really believe that the customer is the number one priority before looking at anything else. In this marketing concept, we're going to look at a company like Nile Breweries. These people make beer, and then they first look at what the customers, how will they perceive that beer. Before even producing it, they first sample, will this beer be good to the public, because this is something they are going to drink. And then in this concept, they look at what the customers are going to take regardless of anything, because how they are going to take the product, because in this concept here, the customer actually is the one who decides whether to buy or not to buy, because it is their taste and preference. And that is the fourth marketing philosophy. Marketing philosophy, I have looked at the social marketing concept. Sometimes the need of the customer and those of the company might not be like the best for the society, like and the environment. But since the business is part of the society, it must ensure the well-being as well. This concept will focus on satisfaction of the consumer needs without harming the society or the environment in the process. So here, what do we mean? We mean that like when they are producing their products, they must make sure in this concept they must make sure that the environment is intact. For example, Reham Crown beverages or Coca-Cola, those companies, they produce plastic. It is soda, but it's bottled in plastic bottles. So these bottles, after we take them, we throw them away. And now these now become a problem to the environment. Now, like this is the real thing. What these companies are doing, they are buying the bottles back. They are putting there something to buy bottles back to the company, then they recycle them. That is the fifth and the last concept, marketing philosophy. Again, this is my second number, and we're talking about the product life cycle as a steps. Then, what is the product life cycle? The product life cycle describes the life of a product in the market with respect to business and commercial costs and sales measures. So, a product life cycle has different stages. It has growth. It has the introduction stage, the maturity, the growth stage, maturity, and decline. So, as the question was stating, then let us begin with the introduction stage. The introduction stage, this is where the product is actually the product is introduced to the market. It has characteristics of high costs due to initial marketing, advertising, distribution, slow volumes, and slow volumes of low increasingly slowly. Like the market is just adopting everything is new. Then there is a little bit of no competition because usually you're unique and you brought some new thing on the market, and then you don't have a big competition. Then the demand must be created through promotions, awareness. Like you see different companies doing promotions, and yeah, that's basically the introduction stage. We're going to talk about the second stage of the product life cycle. According to the question, it's the growth stage. The growth stage is where during the growth stage, the public becomes more aware of the product. Sales and revenues start to increase, profits began to accumulate. Like when you start getting the sales, whatever yeah, and in this stage, the growth stage, it has different characteristics. Costs reduce due to economies of scale, and public awareness increases through promotion. Then in the growth stage, yeah, the increased competition leads to price decreases. You reduce the prices because the competition is high, and you cannot cope up with it. So you have to reduce the prices so that you can keep up with the pressure. Yeah. Then the third stage is maturity. This during maturity, sales will peak as the product reaches market saturation, and competition will grow increasingly because now you're in the market, like you are up there on top. That's maturity. The product is booming. Yeah. Now, this stage has different also characteristics. It improves the features. In order to resell the product, you have to keep on improving. For example, have taken is keeping on improving different every day. iPhone, they keep bringing iPhone 11, 12, money 11 plus, which is all that stuff, and then you have to start finding a new target market. Keep you have to lower prices in order to fight off competition, because usually the competition is high because you have a lot of people in the market. Now you have to start fighting competition by lowering the prices, and that is the third stage of the product life cycle. Then usually when you reach on top, then there is the decline stage, because everything that goes up must go down. The decline stage, sales growth becomes negative, profits decline, competition remain high, and the product ultimately reaches death. Like this is very, very dangerous for a product, and this is where now the marketing manager. And at this stage, the decline in sales volumes as competitions becomes severe. Like many people are producing the same thing that you are producing. An example: phones, Techno is producing, itel is producing, iPhone is producing. Now the competition becomes stiff. Falling prices, you have to reduce prices. Otherwise, nobody will buy your whatever, your product. Now the product increasing becomes a challenge of production, distribution, and efficiency increase sales. It is important to note that the product termination is not usually the end of the business cycle. Rather, it is only by the end of a single entrant within the largest group. Yes, and then there's part B of that question saying, as a marketing manager, explain what decisions you will take at each stage of the product life cycle. Yes, as I've been explaining different stages of the product life cycle, we have the introduction stage. The introduction stage where the product is just coming on the market now. As a marketing manager, what I will do, I'll put more emphasis in advertising to make sure the product people are customers are aware about the product, because when the product is new, nobody knows about it. So I have to put in a lot of advertising and promotions to make sure the product is known. Stage is a growth where the product people now know it, and then yeah, it's growing, it's getting there. So what do I do as a marketing manager at this stage? I have to reduce the prices because I'm not the only one selling I'm not the only one selling that particular product. So how will I attract those customers that I have already advertised to come and actually what buy? So I have to make sure I reduce the prices a little bit compared to my competitors, such that people can actually come to me. Yeah. Then the third stage is maturity. You are there. You have advertised very well. People have come. You have reduced prices. People are buying. Now you are there at the top. Mature. You are mature. You have to, as a marketing manager, I have to add value. I have to make sure that actually what I am selling, I am even improving on it to make sure it is the best when I am there. That is adding value. Like for example, you look at a phone like a company like Apple, iPhone. They have phones, iPhone 8 Plus, X. They are good phones, but now the company says we are at the top. We are now adding value. They bring iPhone 11 and then have 12. So that is adding value, and that is maturity stage. So now I have the decline stage. The product is falling. Like I've been on the top, but now all of a sudden we are getting down because of different competition and other stuff. People bring new things. So what do we do when we are on top and we are falling? That is in the decline stage. We explore new markets. We make sure you look for different other customers who can purchase our products. That's exploring new markets, and we make sure we improve on our packaging, like how we package our goods and products. We improve it. The branding, have to rebrand the product. When the product is falling, we have to reduce on the costs. Like for example, reducing on the outlets. Outlets, if they are maybe they can be consuming like power, they can be consuming money for nothing, and that's how we are declining, reducing our money. So yeah, probably that's what I can talk about. I remain Mwesezi Ronald, student number SIP 18 bits 019U. Thank you so much for listening.